Hey everybody, we're back. Video games. This is MDK. Developed by Shiny Entertainment, the PlayStation and the PC. This doesn't look like a cutscene. This looks like an interactive demo from like an E3 showing or something.
MDK.
I have not played this game in a very long time. MDK is a phrase probably popularized by Demolition Man, where it meant murder, death, kill. As far as I am aware, they were not allowed to ever refer to this as murder, death, kill. So the MDK in this is supposed to represent mission, deliver kindness. Right, fire, turbo, auto, up, look down, zoom in, zoom out next time. Alright. I remember this being a game I didn't quite understand when I played it. But I was quite small at the time, no more than like 7. You see, Minecrawler is heading straight for the coastal city of Laguna Beach, USA. Nah. Real quick, aliens have invaded. They have not fought us because we are on a space station. We are the janitor for the space station. I think her name's Kurt Hectic. We live on the space station with the crazy scientist and his mutant. Aliens have invaded. They have these minecrawler things that roam the Earth. essentially destroying everything in their way. I think they're trying to harvest the Earth. We drop down on them from space and work to destroy them before they kill everything. The gist of it. That's the mine crawler, and it's carving a path throughout the constellation of the United States. That sound is Kurt screaming as he heads towards the ground. And let's get going. I feel top. This is a game that's going to be best played with actual use for the analog stick, for the right analog stick. That's crazy. This is a game that's going to be best played with the D-pad. Sure of it. Strafe left, strafe right, forward, back, turn, oops, jump, glide. Let's go. This game's got a really interesting aesthetic. There we go. Here comes Teak with his wise words. I understand, Teak. Boom, headshot. Yeah, this game's got a really neat aesthetic. It undeniably looks better on PC because everything does. Boom, headshot, and boom, headshot. Oh, there we are. But I think, like, aside from the obvious sprite main character, this game looks really good. Look around. It's also really fast. If you decide you're interested in ever playing this game, it is currently available on GOG. There we go. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Yes, they are. One thing you will absolutely grow to understand and appreciate, Teak, is this is a weird fucking game. It's odd in, like, all the right ways. Like, it's not bad at any point. So its strangeness isn't particularly off-putting. Let's go. Grab some of that. Grab some of this. Goodness. Okay, destroy the generators. Where did that guy come from? Brings a new meaning to the term circle strafe. I kind of miss games like this. Alright, regular modes. Like games you can just pick up and play and like nothing to them. It's good, simple fun. I should play more arcade games, like I really should. I get caught up in trying to do these like 100-hour RPGs, 50-hour RPGs, and it gets so wearying. Even non-RPGs these days are so long. I should really just play more arcade games, pick up, play, put down, kind of thing. How's everybody doing? Pete, Clint? How are we all doing? Still coming for me. Living the dream? I don't believe you. These controls are kind of really weirdly slippery for turning. Grenades. I love the super chain gun just because of how fast it fires. I love that the enemy shots are actual 3D projectiles. That's a really crazy thing in this time period. As in, the game's just got such an aesthetic to it. Those grenades respawn. Alright, this looks like a train. Doesn't seem to be. In mind. You got it, objective marker. Haha! Look what I got. It's also like genuinely a really underrated video game soundtrack. That guy doesn't get to live. Perfect. I forgot that enemy generator. So I believe the soundtrack, like a lot of Shiny games, was composed by Tommy Tallarico, whose works we have seen on the stream before when we played Spider-Man on PlayStation. Yay! How big this area is. I feel like that's having an effect. There's a generator. Like, seriously, look how big this area is on PS1. They get away with it by having, like, such simple environment designs with, like, low polygon counts. But I think it also helps contribute to the really weird and unique aesthetic the game has. We'll see more of it when we go in later. If there's one thing I always think of when I think about this game, it's red glass. Okay, what do I got? 50% health and a world's smallest nuke. Yeah. I can't believe that actually hurt me. I don't remember that hurting me. Oh well. Be aware of that for next time. I think I've got mortars then. It's also really kind of crazy for a game of this time to have enemy shots that aren't hit scan. Like, you can see the shots coming and actually dodge them, and it's really cool. Mortars. Nice. You know what? I'll take the other path. So that bar around our health on the bottom right, the green one, that's actually the number of people that are currently alive in Laguna Beach. The longer we take, the less people we save. Now, if we're going to be a hero, I want to save as many people as we can. Motherfuckers are shooting at me. Chicken. How are we doing? What is this?
No water. 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 No water.
world's most interesting bomb. What it is, if I remember rightly, is it's so interesting that every enemy will stop what they're doing to look at it. And then it blows them up. Okay, but what I need is a world's smallest nuke. Not seeing one of those. I'm running out of time. Oh, it's there. Okay. I believe if you play the PC version, it doesn't have those little loading pauses. It just streams a lot smoother. I think he noticed me. Maybe a faster way. The mortars are not going to reach that far, are they? Ooh. Ripper grenade. Thank you, Max. I thought that was too bad. Huge minecaller is heading straight for the small village of Linfield, England. Why? Here we go again. It's funny you say that, Clem, because it's the same developers as Earthworm Jim. Come on, do that one. I think this was probably between Earthworm Jim 2 and Earthworm Jim 3D. Yeah, I'll take that. It is worth noting that I am not really a player of Earthworm Jim. Oh, hey, it's me. I've never even seen MDK 2 in action. I do not know what MDK 2 is. You motherfucker. About the most I know of it is that you get to play as Max. And, like, that's all I know. Who's shooting? I was not aware that the Dreamcast had demo discs. The Running Man. Oh, God. Damn. What is this? 100%. The official Dreamcast magazine. At the time, I only got to briefly play a Dreamcast once when we went over to my aunt's house. And after that, I did not play a Dreamcast again until I bought a Dreamcast myself. Which was not that long ago, only a few years ago. It wasn't something I really thought of much at the time, because I ended up being really interested in the GameCube. And then I got the GameCube. Because it had stuff like Super Smash Bros. Melee looked really interesting. I'd never seen the original Smash. Rogue Squadron, I was quite a big fan of Star Wars games by that point, and Rogue Squadron 2 was just like, what a game. I don't have any mortars. Yeah, I'd never really spent any real time on a Dreamcast until I bought it. And honestly, it is one of my favourite video game purchases. That was unexpected. I think Dreamcast is legitimately one of the coolest retro systems now. Yeah, I remember you saying that. And I think I was kind of surprised that you traded a newer system for an older system and like didn't work your way up to like a PS2. To be fair though, like now that all the Dreamcast games are out and you're not expecting anything more out of them, why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? The hell just happened? I don't think that was intentional. Yeah, like I say, now that we know the Dreamcast is dead and there are no more games coming out for it, you can buy it now and know everything you're getting into. At the time, especially, it's like, there's nothing out that I want, and I don't know if there's going to be anything coming out that I want. It makes sense to move back to a system that you know does have. It's like retro at the time kind of ideals. If you get what I'm saying. But if you were playing the Dreamcast at the time, probably would have found things to be interested in. Just how that works. You come in. Come in. There you go. Yeah, I just would have found things to be interested in. I mean, that entire idea is, I suppose, really how you end up expanding into new genres that you didn't know that you'd like. Okay, that's all good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I mean, as a kid, you're either going to play the things that you've got, or you're just not going to play anything, aren't you? Find hobbies other than video games. Hi, Kurt. Okay. Is my enemy the wrecking ball? What are you doing there? Taking it easy? That sounds like a good idea. Why do I feel like that's not fucking... We chain our hearts in vain, we just never rest in one. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love, no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away, I will always want you. Oof. Any kind of vehicular accident is just not appealing. They're so fragile and yet so frustratingly resilient. That probably wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no, I'm not saying whether it was your fault or anyone else's fault. Just vehicular accidents. The amount of damage they can leave behind, even at low speeds, is always terrifying. We didn't use the decoy dummy last time. You'll appreciate how stupid it is. Yeah, I need a nuke. Is there somebody still alive? Chain gun? Chain gun. There it is. Exactly what we're after. You got any plans for the day then, man? Kick back, watch a good movie, watch a bad movie. there. Ooh, Spaceballs. Merchandising. If I'm free later and you want to expand it, let me know, because I've got Young Frankenstein on my hard drive as well. I have a Mel Brooks double bill. I think it was Teak who said he'd never seen Young Frankenstein. I was like, what? What do we have? $9 PM chances time, 2 PM my time. Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty late. Well, tell Chance is not allowed to watch Young Frankenstein then. Haha! Up yours, fuckers! Yeah, I think Teak said he'd never watched Young Frankenstein, and possibly Ninja as well, and it's like... What are you doing? How can you be into movies and never having watched like one of the great comedy classics, Mel Brooks' greatest film? Blazing Saddles. I also have Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles is genuinely hilarious. Oh goodness. Would I consider myself a movie buff? What the hell, man? I thought you were good people. I'm gonna have to mandate watching specific movies now. You're gonna find there's a lot of movies I have that are worth watching, man. I mentioned I've been collecting movies recently. It's movies that I like, movies that are great, and movies that I want to see but haven't. For example, I recently saw Clue for the first time. I had never seen Clue before. Alright, that's something. Oh, that's the dude we're after. Airplane and Naked Gun are great. Even Airplane 2 has some really good jokes. Like, I don't hate Airplane 2. Though in all honesty, the best part of Airplane 2 is easily William Shatner. Good, we've distracted them. I can always appreciate a solid Jackie Chan Hong Kong action movie. Growing up with some of Jackie Chan's greatest Hollywood movies, like the Rush Hour movies, Rumble in the Bronx, stuff like that, and really enjoying those, and then you find out that, like, no, the ones he did in China are generally so much better and have so much better stunts because they really held him back in Hollywood. And it's like, whew. Saved Linfield. How did I not kill that many people? Yeah, absolutely. A huge city micro is heading straight towards Livingston, Scotland. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's a difference in, or there was a difference in the way those things would be shot in China and Hong Kong, and a willingness to let Jackie Chan and his stunt team do whatever the fuck they wanted. And the results are insane. And it's great to see. I think even to this day, like, you've got stuff like The Matrix and John Wick that have really revolutionized action movies in the West. And that kind of thing. I still don't think there's really an equivalent to the kind of stuff Jackie Chan was doing 40 years ago. It's still amazing to watch. Like, stuff like Police Story will always be great. Then there's stuff like Armor of God, where he just goes absolutely off the wall sometimes with the stunts that he does and the fight choreographies. There's one movie, I can't remember what it's called, but it's not even an action movie, it's like a romantic comedy, but it has this really great fight scene at the end. And like Jackie Chan's wearing all white and the other dude's wearing all black, and they've both got like sparring boxing gloves on, and it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, make it work in editing in the West, that's how they do it. And up until... I don't want to do that. Up until, like, The Matrix, they just wouldn't let them do these long-form sequences. They'd all have to be caught in editing. There's an interesting thing in the development of the Mortal Kombat movie, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Because he was relatively new. It wasn't his first movie, but he wasn't very experienced when he made Mortal Kombat. So, during the production of Mortal Kombat, he was doing all of these shots, all these fight sequences, in like single long takes. And it was exhausting the actors and the stunt people, and the producers were like, no, that's not how you do this. Don't do it that way. And it's interesting to see how, like, 4 years later that all turned around. Of course, the difference there is The Matrix they let them work with it. Oh goodness, that almost got me. You know, the Matrix, they let them work with it, spend the time, learn to do it. The amount of prep work that went into the Matrix, absolutely insane. But it paid off big. And it showed that, yeah, no, the way Jackie Chan, the way they were doing these Hong Kong action movies was absolutely the right way to be doing them. We should just do watch parties on Discord. So many good movies I've got that can be shown, other people can show their movies. What then? I've also been picking up like some of the old epics that I've never seen that are supposed to be absolutely amazing. Like, I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia, so I picked up Lawrence of Arabia and looked at the runtime of it, and it's like almost 4 hours long. It's like, that's insane. Fly the parachute sooner. All the stuff on your Plex server, yep. I remember talking with C at this point years ago about how it would be kind of neat to go through the Bond movies. And I finally ended up just picking up all the Bond movies again. Because they're not on any streaming service, which is just ridiculous. Terminator 2 Director's Cut doesn't seem to be on any streaming service, so I'm not there. Of course that's good. Go. When I was down in London last year, actually, we went into a charity shop, and they had like the full box set of Bond DVDs up until at least the Daniel Craig ones. Like they had at least up till Diamond Day. And they were selling it for £20. Yeah, I'm really concerned about the idea of streaming services being our endgame solution to watching stuff. Especially with, like, stuff going on and off services whenever they feel like, all the different services that exist now. It's a similar issue with gaming, of how, like, they don't want us to own anything anymore. It's like, I'm not comfortable with it. yeah, I've got all the Bond movies, including the ones that I don't like. Which, honestly, more than anything else, is just Spectre and No Time to Die. Two movies I have no interest in ever rewatching, but, like, I don't know. Maybe we'll go through them again on Discord or whatever. It's interesting you bring up the 4K version of Terminator 2, because the 4K treatments for James Cameron's, a few of James Cameron's movies, what was it, Aliens, True Lies, and to a lesser extent The Abyss, like the big reason why I ended up just finally starting picking up movies again myself. Because it's like, they're objectively the worst ways to watch these movies. How long before they're the only ways to watch these movies? If you want to pick them up physically, they'll be the only ones to pick up. If you want to watch them on streaming service, they'll be the only ones on the streaming service. It's like how Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the HD remaster, is absolutely terrible, but it's the only one that's on most of the streaming services. Fuckers coming from? Oh, these are enemy spawns. Right, well. Yeah, it also ties into stuff like, I've been wanting to rewatch Blade Runner the Final Cut for, at this point, several years. Before I watch Blade Runner 2049, but nowhere has the Final Cut. It was on Amazon, and Amazon just has the original theatrical cut, which is like, why is that even still a thing? Stuff like that. I think like the Lord of the Rings movies are on Disney Plus, but they're the theatrical versions, and I don't want to watch the theatrical versions. I want to watch the extended trilogy. They shouldn't be respawning anymore. I'm sure I've took out all the spawners. Edition DVD. I did end up picking up, like, again, like, I've been wanting to watch it for years, like, rewatch it for years. So I ended up picking up Blade Runner the Final Cut, and a couple of weeks ago I watched it, and then watched 2049 straight afterwards. It's like, I've done that now. But it's a bunch of things that have built up over the years, me wanting to do stuff, like see specific movies, rewatch movies, see specific movies for the first time, and just not being able to in the climate we've been presented with. That's just had me like, I will just get these movies for myself. Yeah, legitimately, yeah. There's also the thing of, like, if you own a DVD player, you can still go out and find a lot of these movies ridiculously cheap. You can go to a market, and there'll be so many like, second-hand DVDs being sold for like £1 a DVD. I need to get up there. Anime falls into that same category for me of like, I'm not watching series. I tried Crunchyroll, and like, I just wasn't watching anything on it. So I wasn't even playing that. So it's just movies. Even TV series though, like a movie, you can pick up a movie physically so cheap if you know where you're looking. Series though, like a full series. I remember seeing the Farscape box set years ago at this point. And the box set itself was still like £50–60. It's something I consider at some point, man. And like, I'll see about sharing my collection with you. Share alike. Oh no 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 no. No. I think it's a similar thing as like having the backlog of games to a degree. The idea is eventually you'll get around to it. Why could I do this before and I can't do it now? Real quick, let's take a look. Go watch a movie. Currently 413 movies. Looking at all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, the Alien tetralogy, Back to the Future trilogy, Die Hard trilogy, the Dollars trilogy. If you've never seen those, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is absolutely a classic. But A Fistful of Dollars and A Few Dollars More are both really good. Like, a lot of stuff worth watching. some stuff not worth watching, I have all of the Resident Evil movies. I have Highlander 2. Though it is to my great disappointment, it's not the original cut of Highlander 2, it's the Renegade cut. I don't think there is a way to get the original cut of Highlander 2 in high quality. It would end up having to be in like VHS quality. Why can't I fucking do this now? Cutting out Facebook from my life has definitely been a general positive as far as time wasting goes. YouTube doesn't help that though. Nah, the cartoon music is helping. Oh, is Dragon Ball Daima started? Why won't you fucking grab that, Kurt? I never started Rurouni Kenshin. Where was the option to save my game? Okay, so this is the level we were on. Right, okay. Know where we're at least. Yeah, there's a lot of good movies. A lot of good stuff worth watching. I think as far as like, I remember Redline being recommended to me a long time ago and I never ended up seeing it. I do have the live action Speed Racer. I've not seen it, but I wanted to, and I do have that now. But yeah, I feel like how invested you get in immersing yourself in movies, or just media, can be a problem when it comes to the idea of separating the art from the artist. Like Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is a fantastic actor, unfortunately. Well, whenever I see a movie with him in it, there's always that thought in the head of like, Kevin Spacey, what that was. Which itself is a distraction from the movie. They were dead and no longer getting anything from it. Somebody's getting something from it. That's always a big part of the problem. Somebody's always gaining something from something. I don't know, like, even if they were dead, I don't think it'd change it for me. I'll admit, I did consider streaming some Harry Potter stuff for this year. The 2 Harry Potter games on PlayStation were something I played growing up. But overall, I found I just didn't care about the games enough to go against any double rationale of it. Fucking kidding me, there's an entrance here. Well, they already ruined House of Cards for it. People who complain about yellow paint are the same people who complain that women aren't the most attractive thing you've ever seen in every video game that comes out. Fucking grow up. There was clearly air coming out of that. And I say to you again, Brooklyn. What's that? I bombed your entire village, Brooklyn. Honestly, having played enough video games where shit is far too obscure, and you have to look at every little thing to get, well, like, to figure out where to go and how to practice, a clear visual indicator like yellow paint doesn't bother me. It's like, remember in Far Cry 3, I feel like it was, when they indicated how... They indicated platforms you could climb on, because they'd have little ropes on them. And not even ropes that you can climb, they'd just be ropes on the edge of the platform. Or in Doom. Every platform you can climb has a green light along the edge. It's the same thing. Some kind of visual indicator, fine. Is yellow paint overused? Yeah, probably. But you know what else is overused? Leveling systems. Skill trees. If I'm gonna complain about something that's overused in video games, yellow paint is not gonna be high on that list. I remember the whole thing of people complaining because Aloy in Horizon, I think it's Forbidden West, had peach fuzz. My complaint about that would be like the same complaint I have about everything. You don't need graphics to be that good. How much money is being spent on all of this? How many copies have to sell to recoup development costs in that regard? You can say it indicates level design flaw. I would say that sometimes we're all idiots. You cannot look at me and tell me you have not been a complete and utter idiot sometimes in video games. It's not even just PC games, it's all video games. Anything that's pushing the graphical boundaries. We're at the point where the PS5 Pro has come out, and what reason is there for it to even exist? We have absolutely not hit the limit of what the PS5 can. Yeah. The big part of it, man. Every game's gonna sell so much to make even because they've spent so much to make them. Then don't you lie to me. I know you've been an idiot in video games sometimes. think I broke it. And we all have those moments where we just absolutely miss the most obvious goddamn thing. Stuff like yellow paint helps prevent that. Do I think yellow paint is probably overused? Yes. Developers should probably come up with multiple shorthand ways of indicating something like that. It's not about it being more and more in your face, I think, so much as it is like a lot of developers and publishers using the same solution. Yellow paint in this game, yellow paint in this other game. It's a visual shorthand that has become more ubiquitous by lack of creative design. See, the way I get around that, mate, is I've stopped trying to be entertaining. I hate when you get games that do stuff like that. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll do this one thing, but we'll say it's a parody, and that'll make it okay. Why the fuck did that not blow up when I threw 2 grenades at it? Yeah, but we'll say it's a parody. You know, like Duke Nukem 3D did. Duke Nukem 3D that was all like, I hate Valve puzzles, and then made you do a Valve puzzle. And it was like, really a joke, is it? Look at that. I want that. That is a horrible picture. There were times where I considered streaming Duke Nukem Forever as like an educational thing, show you guys exactly like all the problems with it, so we can expand knowledge on these things and everybody can learn from it. And now I'm just like at the point where it's not fun or interesting, it's boring, and other people will explain it far better than I can. So why put myself through absolute nonsense of it? Lack of entertainment that it presents. There he is. Yeah, power armor is pluses, Duke says, in the game where he now has regenerating health. But you can turn around and say, oh yeah, Halo shit for introducing the system, but you're using that system. Just because you're not wearing the armor doesn't make a difference. Well, that's what it was. Like the ego meter. The ego meter was first introduced in Duke Nukem Manhattan Project, where it did function as health. I forget if it regenerated there. But in Duke Nukem Forever, it is straight up regular first-person shooter regenerating health. Bitch. Well, I did it. I saved Livingston. You see, Minecraft is heading straight for the small town of Kirkcaldy. Did that say Scotland? I don't know where it said. I don't know. We did it, Reddit. We banned women and minorities. Wait. Tell you what, I am genuinely looking forward to this year of PlayStation being over. Where I can play all the good games that I want to play. Because at this point, I have absolutely played the best games on PlayStation. And the best games that I haven't played, I'm saving to play the remasters that will be better versions of them. No, I played the best games. Yeah, but I make these rules, and if I don't stick to these rules, then there's just anarchy. Wipe out! I will say though, like very soon, very fucking soon, we're just gonna play Final Fantasy VII again. I don't care. I want to play FF7. What is that noise? Honestly, like, I give up on so many of the ideas and rules that I set for myself. Part of it, for me, right now, is just proving that I can do it. Hey, it's Flame. Flame, ban this man. One person with that. Don't know what they are, but they need to die. Yeah. I also said, like, towards the start of the year, like, if you guys are really good, and I feel like we've done enough games, like, December will be, like, just some replays and stuff. Because I did specifically set the idea of, like, year of PlayStation, Nothing that we have finished on stream before. Because otherwise, what's to stop me from just doing Resident Evil 3 again? Another run of Symphony of the Night, which I did for my birthday anyway. This is my birthday, fuck you. We'll play through Die Hard Arcade. No, I haven't done Alien Trilogy. I think I'm just gonna skip the shit this time. And like I said previously, Christmas Eve we're doing Die Hard. We're gonna do the Die Hard section of Die Hard Trilogy. And we're just gonna play that for a few hours. Win or lose, we're just gonna play that for a few hours. Yeah, let December be some time of replays. Particularly because I've come up with the idea for next year. That with the exception of Castlevania, we're not going to replay anything that we've beaten on stream before. And because I was wanting to do the original PlayStation version of FF7, which I've never streamed. I've never streamed vanilla FF7 from PlayStation. We'll do that towards the end of this year, and then next year can be like no replays, except Castlevania, because Castlevania is special. And none of you motherfuckers will stream. I want to make a point by you motherfuckers, I really just mean... This is why I said you specifically are also off the hook. We're gonna fix this. But I've also streamed more Resident Evil than you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think the only things that are truly off limits for Castlevania next year are really gonna be Simon's Quest and Haunted Castle. Again, just because they're not fun. But like everything else, absolutely on the table. Haunted Castle Revisited, actually. I said when the Castlevania Dominus collection came out, like, what is with Konami putting these collections of games out with an extra game that's just not good? I looked into Infernax on stream, I think, and was like, I don't get the Castlevania thing. But I did look into Infernax, yeah. Ooh, the hammer. But yeah, I was saying, like, with Castlevania Advance Collection, they tried to boost the appeal of it by including Dracula X, which, not a game you'll really want to play. And with the Dominus Collection, they tried to boost the appeal of it by including Haunted Castle Revisited with it. And I was like, why would you want to play that? Haunted Castle is awful. I've looked into it, and Haunted Castle Revisited is actually a really solid rendition of Haunted Castle. Like, they redid a bunch of it, and it's now really worth playing. So, we won't do Haunted Castle next year, but Haunted Castle Revisited will probably make it. What else do we got? OG Castlevania, a return of Super Castlevania 4. I would not mind streaming that again. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, which will be the Japanese version. Akumajo Densetsu. Both Castlevania 64 and Legacy of Darkness. A return of Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Curse of Darkness, which we've not streamed before. Aru of Sorrow will probably make a return. Harmony of Dissonance might make a return. We will do a full playthrough of Dawn of Sorrow this time. Portrait of Ruin will likely make a return because it's just genuinely really fucking good. Order of Ecclesia, I think I've said this before on stream, but I haven't finished Order of Ecclesia since it came out. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, like, I've not finished Order of Ecclesia since it came out 15 years ago. Order of Ecclesia? I hope he's enjoying it. Order of Ecclesia is a solid game. It's easily the most difficult of the Metroidvania Castlevania games, but it's a solid game. What else is there? Rondo of Blood, absolutely. Need to decide how I'm streaming Rondo of Blood. Still haven't managed to work out what the problem is with just playing PC Engine CD games. I've had one setup where I've had that working. I've never had it working since. And it's really frustrating because I want to do OG Rondo of Blood. Not the PSP. If I have to, I'll do the version on the Wii Virtual Console, but like I'd like to do OG Rondo of Blood from the PC Engine CD. Plus, if I can also get that working, the PC Engine CD has a bunch of like, really good arcade ports. Dracula X, for all its problems, absolutely insensitive. For one thing, I genuinely love Dracula X's soundtrack. It's mostly Rondo of Blood. It's mostly Rondo of Blood soundtrack, but it's done using the Super Nintendo sound chip, and I love the way it sounds. Super Nintendo could do great renditions of like any other console music, any other system. What am I missing here? Seriously? Cool, why isn't that working? That's clearly the solution. Why isn't it working? There's the save. Nice then to hide it. Yeah, a lot of Castlevania. A lot of Castlevania. A lot of Shadow games that happen again. Felt like it was broken. Is it broken? Is it operating as intended? I don't know. Let me know what Castlevania game you're most excited to see next year. Rondo's a good game. did I get? Yeah. Probably do with getting a bit of practice on Rondo before I stream it. Really just so that I can remember all the steps to doing it 100% off the top of my head. Last time I played Rondo all the way through was when I did a Let's Play of it. And the Let's Play was 100%. And I did the Let's Play at that time, very specifically because I just 100%ed the game. To get all the trophies on the Castlevania Requiem collection on PS4. So the knowledge was fresh in my head and I was like, might as well let's play this now while I remember everything. And I've not done it since, so I should really go through it again to get that in my head. So that I don't have to look up anything while I'm going or try and figure anything out. I'll probably remember most of it, but you can guarantee all the pieces I'll forget. I feel like starting the year with Rondo would probably be a good idea. Because that way I could then have plenty of time after that to leave it for a while and then later do Dracula X Chronicles. Of course, that is if I decide the Castlevania is only going to be for the 1 year though. I could just regularly do Castlevania stuff like once a week for the rest of streaming. So I'd absolutely die. And I can be happy. And of course I will end up having to put the Bloodstained games in there because they are basically just Castlevania. Like, the exception that's been made for those is because, like, it's not like they're fan-made Castlevania or anything. They are absolutely Castlevania by another name. I don't think it can be argued. What is this music now? Take a minute to appreciate this music. Was that the boss? See, I was kind of getting a James Bond vibe at first to begin with. But as it went on, I feel like it was closer to like either Austin Powers maybe or the Naked Gun. Kirkcaldy. Tourism is safe. Tiny village of Sparrow Pit, England. Again, why? Max, what are you doing? I was under the impression that they were like 5 levels. I'm surprised the level select said that there's 8. That guy looks like a toe. Ooh, the glass. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Did I miss something? Oh, there's some underneath. Now let's get out of there. Sorry, where did you come from? Maybe it's time to throw out the decoy. Can I ride this? Nope. Alright. It's lame. So, T, I have something I'm going to need you to talk me out of. I need to be talked out of a lot of things. Things that I'll think are a good idea that absolutely aren't. That's Clint that taught me how to play Dark Souls on Dark Souls. Even is this screen? Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. And I'm like, part of it is remembering how much fun we ended up having with Gotham Knights. Like an unexpectedly good time with Gotham Knights. Also, like, how cheap it currently goes now. That's generally the thing, like, every now and then I think about it, and like, yeah, no, this could be a good idea. We enjoyed Gotham Knights, and everybody hated that. But we enjoyed it. It's more DC stuff, and I try to enjoy DC. Don't always succeed, because it's not always good. Every now and then I'm like, this is going on sale, like, really cheap. We could probably get something out of this. The problem is remembering what it is. And, like, I see it, I look through a bunch of it, and I'm just like, this is thoroughly unpleasant. Hey, how you doing, Lee? And the whole thing kind of is kind of clinched by whether or not Teak would do it with me. And if Teak just outright says no, then we're done. Okay, I see what I have to do. Part of the trouble we're having here is that I was thinking that it disappearing like that was a visual glitch. Oh god, that's even worse. I forgot that it was always online. So Teak, you know I'm full of bad ideas and trying to convince other people to do my bad ideas. I need you to talk me out of the idea of streaming Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on co-op with you. Oh god, the music's back. I really wish we'd get a sequel of something for Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights was so much better than it had any right to be. Is that the thumb guy? I think so. Yeah. But the problem is it's comic book. That said though, like, you know what would be good? Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Don't know how well the online works for that. Oh Christ. Because I did end up picking it up on PC, I ended up grabbing a PC copy of it. There's that. I think as far as it's specifically the comic book thing, more than anything else. Because there's an appeal to superhero characters that doesn't exist in stuff like Resident Evil. And before Operation Raccoon City absolutely comes Outbreak. At some point, Teak, we need to just sit down and see if we can get emulator online multiplayer working. Like GameCube in particular, because if we can get GameCube, we can do like X-Men Legends, Legends 2. We can do the Mario Party playthroughs that we've been talking about for, at this point, years. We can drag Ninja into that. We can make Ninja hate us. As far as Ultimate Alliance goes, though, there we go. The re-release they did of it, or remaster, or whatever you want to call it, it's a shame they took that off sale so fast. Because it had, like, all the DLC as well. And the DLC that was previously only available in the Xbox 360 release. And as far as I'm aware, like, those characters all got, like, proper character treatment. So they've all got, like, unique conversations with characters that matter to them, and stuff like that. The kind of thing you actually really loved X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance for. There is the PC version. I don't know how well the online works for it. But even then, like, Legends 1 and 2 would have to be console versions. We'd have to try and get, like, PCSX2 netplay running, or I can come back another time. Or Dolphin. It's probably worth a try. That said, though, I did not long ago pick up Ultimate Alliance 3. So if you're down for that, like, I'm down for that. Because I'm probably not going to play it any other way. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I picked it up not that long ago. After waiting for, like, literally years for the price to drop to a reasonable point, I just ended up buying it. I think it dropped to its lowest point ever, which still wasn't that low. I just bought it. Maybe I'll do the Guardians of the Galaxy game next year. I wonder how long I could stretch out a theme of only playing superhero games. A long time, certainly. Like, I wonder what the actual time frame will ever be. I suppose the problem is, like, how many of them would be willing to go through to the end? Because it's like when you were talking about trying to get me to do Spider-Man games from the Atari. And it's like, I don't think Spider-Man games were good before they went 3D. And you've got a lot of that. Like, how many of the 2D X-Men games are actually any good? Do you have X-Men Destiny? I would have to hook up the Xbox 360 for it. But at some point, I would like to go through X-Men Destiny. You think so? Like, we start with Spider-Man on PS1, that came out in 2000. Spider-Man 2, X-Men 2, Wolverine's Revenge, and the official game, Ghost Rider, Blade 2. Legends, Ultimate Alliance, blah blah blah. There's a lot there, but whether it all add up to a year, I don't know. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 Guardians of the Galaxy games. There's actually only 2. If we talk post... Oh god, there is the Avengers game. The Avengers game that we both bought thinking, hey, this would probably be a good stream, and then we found out that it isn't co-op. The campaign isn't co-op, it's just the missions. And like, there went any interest in doing that. Yeah, I think, like, from 2000 onward, there is only 2 Spider-Man games I don't currently have access to. Technically 1, because like, I can do the PS2 version of Brenda. It's really just Edge of Time that I don't have access to. Yeah, I haven't played the Guardians Avengers game, the Guardians Telltale game. I played the other one, the one that Crystal Dynamics did, and it was fine. Enjoyable enough, gets kind of repetitive by the end, but the story was quite enjoyable. We should just avoid that one room. Can I avoid that? There's the Lego games. Which, like, you've got to count the Lego games. They are Marvel games. And you should count the Lego games, because Lego Marvel Superheroes is, like, legit one of the best Lego Marvel Universe games. And, like, easily the best Marvel Universe game since Ultimate Alliance. Like, it is legitimately so fun and has so much Marvel stuff in it. With an original storyline. Like, if you're a Marvel fan and you enjoy Marvel video games and you've not played Lego Marvel Superheroes, you're doing yourself a disservice because it is genuinely great. I've still not finished Lego Marvel 2. I've done Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego Marvel Avengers, I've not finished Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I should do, it's on the list. It's unfortunate it falls within that time period where Marvel media was not allowed to acknowledge that X-Men and Fantastic Four exist. So while the X-Men and Fantastic Four were prominent players in the first Lego Marvel game, they are just non-existent in the second. The caveat for that is the second game involves time travel and dimension hopping. You've got a bunch of other characters in the main story, like Spider-Gwen. Very prominent. Spider-Man 2099 is also prominently on the front cover. I've just not finished it. Not really for any particular reason.
No water. No water. No water. No water. No water.
I don't think it's fair that I have to snipe them.
No water. No water. No water.
Fucking damn it. Is X-Men the official game? The prequel to the third X-Men? Yeah, it wasn't so much that I was like, could we do a year of just superhero games? So much as it was like, I wonder how long we could go with that before we ran out. If we count shit games, like theoretically forever. Because then you've got like all the Spawn games. The best of which I think is mediocre. I don't know, I've only really played one Spawn game, and it was on Super Nintendo and it wasn't very good. I should spend some time on Spawn Armageddon. But I haven't. There's a Crow game on the PlayStation. Guarantee you that's not a good idea.
No water. No water. No water. No water. No water.
It's really not fair that the only option is snipe.
No water. No water.
Health, grab the health.
No water.
Throw the cave boy up. I think I heard something somewhere about a cancelled Commandy game. And it feels like in the last few years we've seen like a lot of cancelled superhero games have details released, games that we weren't even aware existed. The Green Lantern game on the Super Nintendo. There was a Daredevil game that was cancelled, I believe. PS3 or something. Cancel Flash game.
Alert.
That Superman game that Factor 5 was supposed to be working on. Remember Marvel Nemesis? Remember Marvel Nemesis 2? I remember the trailers for Marvel Nemesis 2. The one that showed off like Doctor Doom attacking New York. And that trailer seems to have just like outright disappeared from the internet. Crazy, I can't find it anymore. There was also gameplay footage at some point, which had, I think, Spider-Man fighting the Hulk, and it showed off that you'd be able to... You might start fighting in buildings and you'd be able to break out of the buildings, and it showed off a fight in Grand Central Station. It then spilled onto the streets outside Grand Central Station. It looked really good. It was super interesting because I did actually quite like Marvel Nemesis back in the day. It wasn't perfect, but like a sequel could have really refined it, made it really good. It even hit me. I need to do the City That Never Sleeps now. For the Spider-Man PS4. And I feel like I'll probably be like kind of out of practice with Spider-Man PS4. Which is not a good thing with the City That Never Sleeps. Because I remember the City That Never Sleeps being like much harder than the main campaign. Which is a good thing, like... Finish the main campaign, move on to the post-game DLC, and the post-game DLC continues. Difficulty escalation. It's a good thing. But like when you've not played it for 2 years, not place you should be jumping into. Why did I lose all my health there all of a sudden? Why can't I keep holding my health anymore? I was making it through with like 40 health before, and now I'm just not making it through at all. What's going on? Seek, you're looking forward to playing Spider-Man 2 next year on PC? I'm surprised. I thought you'd be more excited for it. Yeah, because I remember you enjoying Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales. Enthusiasm Burnout? I will say, it's a game I quite enjoyed. Gameplay-wise, it is like, genuinely a really good improvement over the previous games, and I think you'll enjoy playing it. I've heard dissenting opinions on the story. I thought the story was fine. I've heard other people didn't. So that'll be something for you to make your mind up on, but like gameplay-wise, it's an improvement. Good game, I'm glad I played it. I'm not likely to buy it again on PC. But in all honesty, that's not because like it's not good enough to buy again on PC, because I should stop buying things multiple times on multiple platforms. And I feel like the PS5 version had everything that I want. I don't think the PC version would give me more than anything that wasn't in the PS5 version. Because when it comes to like mods and stuff, the big thing for me is really just ended up being costume mods. That's kind of it. And Spider-Man 2's got a lot of costumes have won. They of course have the symbiote costume, of course they do. So that's the big glaring omission from PS4 Spider-Man taking care of. They also have a bunch of colour options for almost every suit, which solves another problem I had in PS4 Spider-Man that I used mods to fix. I remember the Secret Wars suit, didn't like it, and then I got a mod that changed the colour of it, and I really liked it after that. All he did, change the colours. It really does feel like playing Spider-Man 2 that Insomniac were paying attention to the mods that were being made for the PC version of the first game. It's gonna be a while before I stream it anyway. I still need to do the City Never Sleeps and Miles Morales. I have to push this thing all the way across there. That solves the health concern. Once we get into next year, I'm gonna have to see about setting on my Elgato again, so I can capture from consoles. I've got a PS5 set up, so I'll be streaming all the PS4 stuff from there. Anyway. Did the camera just push me off the edge there? Is that what happened? Ugh. I feel like it is pretty likely I'll be streaming Jedi Survivor. That'll be on PS5. Max. Like using the homing sniper grenades isn't helping, it's just slowing me down. I'm not gonna do this before everybody dies. Yep, everybody's gone. Ugh. Alright, thanks for stopping in, T. You take care of yourself, buddy. We'll catch you next time. This is such a dull fight. This is absolutely a risky run when you're playing old video games. That'll have one fight that's just genuinely shit, takes forever, and it's just not fun. I don't appreciate that. How you doing, Ninja? Yeah, getting by. Getting by. You just missed two. Take will haunt you later. Yeah. These things are so much easier to avoid than Gorons. Hey, the fuckers. It's not the weirdest looking game Shiny's ever developed. I feel like Earthworm Jim probably does look weirder. But Earthworm Jim's able to get away with more because of its cartoony aesthetic. I can confidently tell you, Ninja, you can play this as an adult and you still won't understand what's going on. The only thing I know at this point is that Max has been kidnapped by this guy. Crazy how many of us played this. Let's go get another super chain gun then. Appreciate any of that. Alright. That's the big guy. Work out what we're supposed to do here. Another tornado. Bumper. I don't know what that does. I feel like with a name like Groovy, I should not be expected to figure it out. Okay, it drops a cow. It explodes. I don't know if that's actually helpful. Because they're not showing me a health bar when I shoot this guy. I don't know if shooting him's even doing anything. But this is absolutely from that point in history where they would just not put a health bar over an enemy like this and expect you to just keep shooting him until he dies. Pretty much. The model's reacting. Okay, that's broken down now. You know what, I'm grabbing the stuff that's around this arena before I go. It is, it's an Earthworm Jim icon. Alright, let's go. These phones? Why have I been calling him Max? Okay, that's not good. Okay, so only one of these is active. Is it going to give me out another small explosion? Another small mini nuke? I know what I said. There it is. Okay, so the nukes are being parachuted in. I use the snacks just to get him to move out of the way without trying to jump on them. Which apparently doesn't matter all that much. Oh, it's free. The fuck? Also, I didn't destroy that one over there. Alright. Dude, you gotta let it chew your food. The fuck is this game? It's MDK, I guess. Not a long game. Thankfully, doesn't really get time to wear out its welcome. I feel like it's just a weird experience that we're all... I don't know, I wouldn't say better for having gone through. Level 8. Right, so that is it. I don't know how it's labeling its levels. Makes no sense. Like, so we set to level 3, Arena 1. What's that? That's not the first level. It's the third level. Let's try and figure this out. Did that. That was the final level. Did that. Second level. That's the first level. So the level order as it's depicted in this level select menu is just all over the place. Six levels or so. I don't know. This is a weird game. Would I recommend it? I don't even know. If you're interested, curious about it yourself, it's available on GOG and Steam. How well it runs, I'm not sure. I couldn't give you a proper answer. Given the way the game plays, though, remapping the controls if the controls aren't to your liking would be very easy. To either alternate keys on the keyboard and mouse, or just mapping it to a controller, it would be very easy to do. I don't know, I just don't get it. See if the Wikipedia page has it about it. 97, so it's later than I thought. I thought it was 95. The game tells the story of Kurt Hectic, a janitor who reluctantly attempts to save the Earth from an alien invasion of gigantic, strip-mining, city-sized vehicles named Minecrawlers. Minecrawlers are ruthlessly harvesting Earth's natural resources and crushing any people and cities that get in their way. Assisted by his somewhat eccentric boss, Dr. Fluke Hawkins, an inventive scientist, and an unusual robotic companion named Bones. So the dog is called Bones, I've been calling him Mac. Kurt embarks on a quest to infiltrate each Minecrawler and eliminate its pilot. After accomplishing this dangerous task, he must return to Dr. Hawkins' in-orbit space station, the Jim Dandy. MDK 2, published for Windows and Dreamcast in 2000 and the PS2 in 2001, developed by BioWare, of all people. There's a plot listed on Wikipedia. Most of it's completely pointless. It's 4 paragraphs long. The first 3 paragraphs aren't the game. PlayStation version doesn't have the infamous ending sequence, which is a music video by a French artist named Billy Z. Kick. Just fucking crazy. Blah 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 blah. The original meaning of the title was supposed to be MDK. Various things across the years have said, giving different names. The manual labels it as Mission Deliver Kindness. The README for the PC version says that it stands for whatever we say it means on any given day. For example, today it means Mother's Day Kisses. In Japanese, the back of the cover says in bold yellow letters, My Dear Knight. In a 2009 interview with Now Gamer, David Perry revealed that because the North American publisher Pi, which Playmates Interactive Entertainment, was supposed to make toys based on the game, they didn't like the title, so the words were removed and replaced with MDK. was supposed to be an animated TV series that never happened. There was supposed to be a third game, never happened. Why is MDK 2 listed as being on the Wii? MDK 2 in 2010, Interplay announced it was partnering with Beamdog to release a port of MDK 2 for the Wii through WiiWare. Essentially a port of MDK 2 Armageddon, the PS2 version. The game features no new content. Due to the limited space available for the Type 1 WiiWare, audio has been compressed, and graphically shadows have been removed to maintain a constant frame rate. Maybe I'll do MDK 2 one day. It is not on the priority list. Absolutely isn't. This I have nostalgia for. If I didn't, it'd be a game I'd look at and be like, what? And then would leave. It's a weird curiosity. It's fine, unusual, it has its own ideas of doing things. It is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for when I explore the PlayStation library. Is it great? No. Is it unique? Yes. And then therein lies the appeal. But that's going to do it for us for today. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Clem, Teak, Flame, Mir, Ninja, thanks so much for joining us. Company. Chat is always the best part of the stream. There's a few more things we can do. I'm kind of interested in doing Apocalypse. There's Rugrats Search for Reptar. There's a few things we can check out as we move towards the end of the year. But by December, I will have started that vanilla FF7 playthrough that I wanted to do, where we'll just be doing the original FF7. No frills, nothing new about it. I might not even clean it up. Might just be like, hey, we're streaming FF7 its original resolution at 320 by 240. Enjoy. That'd be kind of funny to me. But that's pretty much it. So no, there's not really anything else to say except thank you all for watching. Give yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.